Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Um yeah man, this a forecast for the third week of April 2026. So just to start off everything, I'm gonna start with the DXY. Okay, so DXY, what is happening? Look at this. From a weekly time frame perspective, we could see that we actually holding from this whole picture, right? This whole 1 2 3 kind of PA here. What is showing, what is giving us the green light that we actually might be holding is the fact that yes, we've been accumulating here indecisively, but we could see that the previous candle was more bearish, which the previous candle before this bearish was more of your nice doji. So now we could actually start to expect your nice follow throughs, right? Which is you're gonna see when I correlate everything, you know, dollar cross related plays I'm looking for short for this coming week, your third week of April, you know. So yeah, just to start off everything, you could see we had that nice beautiful double top day, and what happened, we got the sell off. We set at this low here. So two things could happen, you understand. We could possibly be we could possibly hold from this accumulation and possibly, furthermore push high, because obviously this becomes your nice impulse correction impulse for the short, for the longs, right? So we're not going to be too biased about this one regarding the idea for shorts, but obviously, when you look at this and pay attention to the double top, you got this sell off, you got this more of your pullback. So now the low of this pullback could be the possibility for price to come back and tag it, and which would be forming some sort of your nice continuation here, more of your nice two touch, whereby this becomes your nice middle section type of thing. So that's my idea on the dollar. So I'm just gonna observe, are we gonna hold from this, whereby also this kind of PA becomes more of your double bottom, and you just get your nice aggressive impulse, and you get your nice continuations and get that right, whereby a person could also make sense out of this as an internal structure for the shorts like this. I mean, anything could happen. That's my idea. So I'm more neutral about this. I'm just gonna see how price is gonna respond rather this end of PA. Understand? So anyway, on my top six, it's not, yeah, my top six, I have GU. I'm not gonna break down everything, but I'm just gonna be very quick with all of the pairs. GU, okay, GU. Actually, I'm gonna break down my top six. No, maybe a couple, yeah, as well indices. All right, GU, what is happening? GU, we could see that. Okay, we're still within this whole PA here. Still within this whole PA, and from a weekly time frame perspective, you're gonna see something here that this previous PA was more complete structure with the nice 1 2 3. Not just that, but tapping the big end of this small accumulation that gave us volume to further push higher, right? So, and when you look at the sequence as well as how we've been moving, we more in a bullish momentum here. Listen, from these areas, this became your first push high, nice V type, piece of PA, V type push high, right? So already you could see that this could also be the piece of price action of its own, and now already this could, especially with what is happening, this could furthermore hold for long. That's my idea. Or another thing is, this could be the possibility for price coming to tag these areas, right? So when I go on the daily, you're gonna see everything really proper, especially when you look at it in the nature of your nice impulse correction impulse. It makes sense, right? So I'm just gonna observe and see, because I'm still more neutral, especially with how the markets are looking, DXY and all of that. I'm just gonna see if is price gonna hold from this area as well. We have this beautiful double bottom we cannot avoid, right? This double bottom, and not just that, but you could see more like the reversal kind of PA like that. I mean, you could see. So what am I looking at right now? So I'm just gonna see and observe, right? And I think the market might be giving us a message for long early in the run. You understand? Look at this. We left a gap towards these areas. Actually, we more like worked towards them. We didn't necessarily take them out. It's two possibilities. My idea for long is, could we possibly come tap into these areas, form your piece of accumulation, as we had the as right here when you look at the sequence, we had your nice failure of a continuation with this push high. Now this might become your nice continuation, and then it gives us the drive to furthermore push high. Or could we, which is a possibility as well, could we more like, we have these minor inflections set above, or you could say that, right? Because you know how, like, the week can start off, very slow and all of that, right? So we're just gonna see, could we now start to develop something in this nature whereby we have more of your internal structure, and then now we start to develop um this reversal, and we get the idea for short. It's possible, we just cannot avoid that. Or either way, if we form the nice double top and do that, trading above that, which is a very good idea. Kiwi dollar. Um Kiwi dollar, beautiful, beautiful PA. Actually, I like it. It's one of those more like counter plays that, they have more, they're more probable. Look at this from a weekly time frame perspective. I like this kind of PA. It looks beautiful. And you could see this is the high, we left the gap, we got the sell-off, we tapped into this area of volume that distributed and left the gap towards that. Now we came back into it to seek volume, and now already we could see with how we are responding this weekly candle that we yeah this past weekly candle, you could see it was more aggressive. When you go on the daily time frame perspective, you could see that, wouldn't be surprised if now we start developing to furthermore get these push highs, coming to take out these highs and all of that. So we're just gonna see and observe, right? And I mean, when you go on the forward, you're gonna be able to, pattern separate and do all of that. Whereby you could start to see now we have taken out this was your piece of accumulation, price push down, piece of accumulation as well, push down, same thing, the sequence, and now this becomes more of your reversal kind of play. So anything is a formation of a continuation here, I would be looking to manage at these areas, which is, I'm looking forward to that, just to see how price is gonna react. By the way, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but it's more probable, right? So dollar cat weekly time frame perspective, I mean, we could see we had this more like your V type kind of PA tapped into the high, and daily you could see that, the beauty about this one is that we trading just above the previous low, yeah, from a for time frame perspective. So it's either two things could happen here. I'm still looking for further development of a continuation. Could we now start to develop into this? This becomes your nice middle section. You guys bear with me, I'm not a good drawer. Something in this nature I'm looking forward to for the idea for long. It's just how I'm looking at the DXY. And the next pay is gonna be your nice Kiwi Chef. So Kiwi Chef, what am I looking at? Kiwi Chef, I'm looking at the running channel kind of play here, whereby you have this 1, 2, 3. We had this more of your V type kind of play. When you come on the daily time frame perspective, you are gonna see everything, right? You are gonna see everything, how we are trading just above this previous, more like low, which was the possibility, which also gave the possibility of this developing into this, right? But now you could see we trading just above it, and I'm looking for shorts, man. When you come on the 4 hour time frame perspective, you're gonna see, when I take this and more like put it here, anything could happen. Price could still develop, and it give you a nice kind of PA day. Push down, I'll be looking to entertain the continuation, as why we have the double bottom here, which is very important. And another one is your Kiwi Yen. So NZDJPY, it's one of my favorites for this coming week. Beautiful PA, you understand? When you look at it from a weekly time frame perspective, oh man, you have to, it's beautiful for me. You could see how price has been moving. We had this high. I remember we were looking for the shorts that, this might hold from this 1, 2, 3. I mean, it still could hold, but it's very less likely, especially with how the previous weekly has responded, right? When I go on the daily, you're gonna see everything. Um, we had this area here. We had this area here. that, price tagged. And the thing I like about this one is the nice approach. It's not structured in terms of your trend lines and all of that, but you could see impulse correction, impulse tagging into these areas. Beautiful PA for me, you understand? And when you go on that 4 hour, you're gonna see how price, failed for the idea for long, for short. How price accumulated here. That's the detail. One, two, possible three. Price failed to give us that. And guess what? Furthermore, pushed high. Small accumulation, push high. So anything as a formation of more of your larger structures like that, I'm looking forward to that. Understand? So lastly, it's the pound Aussie. So pound Aussie, what am I looking at? Pound Aussie, not really your best in terms of like positioning. I don't like the fact that we still, high up in the run, whereby this could easily develop into something more of your larger structure, right? So how can we mitigate risk? That's the question, right? So that's a very good question. How can we mitigate risk? We could see we've responded from this inflection, right? And now you can see how we, pushed high, tapped into that, we got this follow through. So when I look at the sequence from a 4 hour time frame perspective of this leg, the sell-off, we could see that okay, you had your nice piece of, PA, whatever, push down, accumulation, push down, and we're trading just above that, this previous, pullback or whatever. And now I'm still looking for the further development of a continuation here. So yeah, man, I think that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, man, we're just gonna see what's gonna happen for this new week, and wishing everybody a fantastic week. And yeah, stay tuned, like, subscribe, and see you on the next video.